world's largest market and fastest growing economy, the only thing that seems capable of slowing down China is their lack of oil. By 2010, China will overtake America as the world's biggest energy consumer. For years, they've been trying to push their way into the tar sands game, betting Alberta can rescue their oil-starved economy. Kang Sheng is a Chinese-Canadian who was a scientist with Syncrude, the biggest tar sands player. Now, he's working with the Chinese government. So important is oil to China, they established a University of Petroleum, annually churning out 7,000 graduates, many with expertise in the tar sands. Sheng's renowned for developing cheaper ways to process tar sands crude, and the university is his research base camp.
On the campus here, you have an oil production facility, as well refinery for the student to perform their apprenticeship.
Sheng is experimenting with a cutting-edge chemical process to refine tar sands oil. If it works, tar sands companies won't need to build costly upgraders to sweeten the crude. Sheng's confident his technology could save billions of dollars, enticing potential foreign investors.
This is the typical gas oil material we get from the bitumen upgrader from Port McMurray.
Shell's Alexander Vandermade is always looking for the next best thing and likes what he sees.
Given the amount of resources they're pouring at it, sooner or later they must be able to succeed. But I would say it's a fast ticking clock. This society is still accelerating. More and more cars are getting on the road. And I've got a feeling if they make it, it's going to be a really narrow escape. A lot of people seem to be very scared about changes, but on the other hand, Chinese love to have changes. Chinese love the crisis, and Chinese always believe it's the crisis that will make a big difference. This is where you're going to make prosperity.
The entry point may be Sheng's technology, but China's ultimate goal is to own a piece of the tar sands and build a Rocky Mountain pipeline to the Pacific. But not all welcome them, fearing an aggressive competitor on America's doorstep.